Get up.
What are you doing? What do you want?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What am I doing? I was told we had to wear a mask, so I'm wearing a mask. I followed directions.
Dude, you know there's a mask mandate in California.
Okay. All right. What about this one? I always was fond of Spider-Man.
Oh, that's funny.
I think this is a bad cat. Arr, ye mates! I'm here to give you the mission.
Oh, man.
Oh, come on, Kyle.
Dude.
Listen to me. I'm here to give you the mission. Do you want the mission?
Okay.
Shh. Be very quiet. This is a church.
Dude, what is the mission?
Okay, all right. Your mission today is to find out if you can survive a zombie apocalypse with a crossbow pistol. That's it. And what are you doing on the truck?
Thank you very much. Well, that sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go do that.
So before I was so rudely interrupted, sitting on top of my truck, let's get right to it. So basically the mission for today is to see if we can take off, a zombie horde using one of these crossbows, one of the hand pistol grip crossbow. So that's what we're gonna do. So that is the pistol grip crossbow. So that, I believe, is the 50-pound draw length on it, and I will be putting this camera down here in a second and to show you some of the features and how it works. Okay, so this is pretty simple how it works. Here you basically have it's a self-cocking mechanism situation. It's like this. So you click on that right there, and then this metal thing pulls it back and it clicks it right into there, which I'm not going to do right now because I'm not going to shoot it. But so that's how you draw the bow back. How fast does one of these go? So we're going to see how fast these arrows go with the chronograph, and I'm going to show you what that looks like right now, and then we'll give the sucker a test. So let's do this. So if you didn't see my last video, what the chronograph does is it sees how fast things travel through it. Feet per second, meters per second. We're going to go with feet per second. So feet per second is what we're going to do. So, and the chronograph looks like this right behind me. So what that is you got these two little V things right there, which shows you where to put the projectile to go through. So what's going to happen is I'm going to shoot the crossbow. Well, first what I would do is I would turn it on, just like that. See, now it's on. Okay, and now it almost says ready. Okay, now it says ready. All right, so let's say that we're the crossbow, and I go like this, and I shoot it, and then we're the arrow now, and we go just like this, and we go through it, and then all of a sudden we're in the zombie. But we're not going to be in the zombie just quite yet. But this is very dramatic because we have zombies to kill. Let's see how fast the arrows go. They're called bolts. I don't know why they're called bolts, but they differentiate arrows and bolts. So bolt is what goes through. No, I was thinking that the crossbow was there, but it's not. So that would be wrong. So the bolt goes through the crossbow, and then the arrow you shoot with a bow. So one's shorter than the other. I don't know. If you know, just write it down below. So then I will know, and then everyone will know. Oh yeah, so I got to show you what the bolt actually is. So what we're going to be shooting through it. So it's just a little jammy right here. This is it's a pretty small. It's like plastic PVC. It's got a metal tip on it. It's pretty sharp, so you can see that it's a pretty sharp tip. I wouldn't want to be hit by it. All the stuff I'm gonna have, you can see I have like an Amazon link for all the zombie apocalypse stuff. So I have a link to that stuff, the crossbow and the bolts and whatnot. So you can see that on the link below, and with many other zombie apocalypse type stuff. But right now, let's see how fast this sucker goes. Okay, So just like I showed you a minute ago, so we're just gonna hold this little safety down here right here, and we're gonna cock it back like that. It's like 50 pounds of pressure, so it's slightly not easy to do, but you can do it. I mean, I'm at a very awkward angle, so that would make it more difficult. But all right, so then you just put the bolt in right like such, and then this is the safety. So right now the safety is on, so you can't shoot it, and that's, you push this forward to make the safety go off so that you could shoot it. So so right now I'm gonna set it up so that you can see. I'm gonna set it up so that you can see actually the bolt. So you have like the crossbow perspective, so you're gonna see the arrow hitting the foam that I have set up, and then you're also gonna see the speed of the chronograph. Who does this? This is so cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna shoot 3 of these suckers, and then we are going to get an average of you see how that works? You see the wind blows. See, this is real life, people. This is real. Stuff happens. Wind blows, things fall over. You just gotta roll with it. All right, let's do that. Maybe it won't fall over. First shot, safety off, and here we go. All right, can you see that? That is 176 feet per second. What? That's like super fast. Super fast. All right, let's see if it stays accurate, if it stays the same. Okay, safety off. Wow, look at that. 157. See, that's different. But I guess it's, we're going for average here, so. Okay, and we'll do the final countdown. All right. And the final one. Boom. Look at that. I think we did like the splitting the arrow thing, just like Robin Hood. 176. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but Mr. Google says that 176 feet per second is 120 miles per hour. So that means if I was driving a car at 120 miles an hour and someone shot the crossbow, I could catch the arrow by sticking my hand outside of the window. Just like that. Just like a superhero. But you have to be going really fast in the car. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So now now you know that these things fly pretty fast, and if you're driving a car, you can stick your hand out of the window and catch them, which I do not advise, but you could do it if you were like on That's Incredible or something like that, and there was a lot of insurance and you were gonna get paid a lot. You would try this and then you would be famous. Maybe. Okay, so but what we're gonna do right now is we are going to see, well, okay, Kyle, is this thing accurate? I mean, if like zombies are coming through the fence and I'm say 30 feet away, what are we gonna do? Can we consistently shoot this zombie in the face at 30 feet? So that's what we're gonna find out. So this is our zombie. So I am going to be aiming right there in the forehead. I mean, because that's how you get them, right? You zombies, you gotta, you know, get them in the head. So that's what we're gonna do. So, all right. So what's 30 feet look like? Well, on this particular camera, you really can't tell. But you know what 30 feet is. Get out a tape measure and, you know, just scroll it out to 25 feet and it's gonna click, and then you're not gonna be able to go any farther with it, and then you go, damn, how will I ever know how far 30 feet is? And then you just gotta like stand right there and put out 5 more feet and then walk to the 5 feet point, and then you will be at 30 feet. Whew. That was a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna give you a point of view situation for what it's like to shoot this thing. How about a first person point of view to shoot? Let's do this. Have you ever played Doom before, or any kind of first person thing? All right, so here we are. We're in a video game right now, and we're gonna come around this corner, and then we're gonna shoot the zombie in the face, okay? Just like such. There he is. That's the zombie. Oop, gotta make sure the safety's off, so you'd be dead. All right, safety is off. Shoot the zombie in the face, Kyle. Damn it. It's very difficult to aim when you have all of this in your hands. Let's try that again. All right, people, this is real life, you know? I mean, this is what's happening. I am not gonna like pretend like, you know, I didn't just miss that horribly. So, all right, we're gonna try this again. This is a first person situation. First person shooter, we're coming around the corner. Just like this. Put some zombie music in the background. I'll put some. Right there, right there. Make sure your safety is off. You see the zombie, and let's see if you can get him. Damn it. All right, do that again. There's the zombie. Let's see if we can get that lined up. Okay, and oh, do you see that? Do you see that? So this right here is what happens to the zombie when you shoot him on the side of the head. He doesn't really care, but that's how it goes. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this camera closer so that I can actually aim, and then we'll see what happens. So from here, I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna do 6 shots. Yeah, we're gonna pretend like this is a 6-shooter. So I'm gonna stand at 30 feet away, which is not close. So, and then see what happens. And then we're just gonna let this roll, and that's what's gonna happen. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be, because I'm not trying to pretend like I'm like a marksman with a hand crossbow. Okay, let's go. All right, my friends, 30 feet. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna do 6 crossbow, hand crossbow bolts, not arrows, bolts. Okay, we're gonna shoot that blue dart again, the one that bounced off the wood in the very beginning, because come on. All right, so what did we learn? So that actually is a pretty freaking good grouping from, you know, once you get your sights lined in and whatnot, and you learn how to shoot it, which obviously the first couple of times I did not. So, yeah, but check that out. That is, I mean, really? That's pretty good. I mean, except for those two, but whatever, you know. But then once you get it all sighted in, that's pretty accurate. So, all right. So what are we thinking here? So, would I want this as a primary weapon for a zombie attack? Probably not, but it would slow them down a little bit. So, but I know that what you really want to know is how many gallons of water will that bolt go through. So that's what we're gonna find out. So so let's set that up, shall we? Okay, so we're about to answer some serious questions. Now let's say that these water bottles behind me full of dye were zombies. So we're gonna find out if that little bolt can go through these water bottles, how many they can go through. And so we're talking like, you know, how effective is this gonna be against some serious plastic color-filled zombie water? Let's go to it. All right, okay, all right. This is the setup. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take one bolt, we're gonna shoot it through that, and then that's what we're gonna do first. So that's it. We're gonna shoot one bolt through that, see what happens. Let's go. Okay, if I'm being honest, like I'm actually a little surprised from that. I was thinking that you know, it was just gonna kind of go in like the arrow did from the last video, the unboxing video, and just kind of like, you know, and go through it. But that sucker like went through it and it was still going. So so this next test should be interesting. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna shoot them through those two, which are like, you know, the whole gallon situations, and see what happens. So I think, well, okay, I'm not going to tell you what I think. So tell me what you think, or leave a comment. So pause this video and tell me what you think in the comments below. So do you think that it's going to go through the first one and into the second one and kind of hang out in the second one, or do you think it's going to go through all of them, or what do you think? So leave a comment. And yeah, oh yeah, click like and subscribe on this video, by the by. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, everything that I said before about not knowing whether to use that against zombies, I take it all back. Use it against zombies, because if it does to the zombies what it did to those water bottles, those are some dead zombies.